Okay, as mentioned in class the other day, the difference between plotting and sketching is the amount of detail that you put into your graph. So for plotting, we would consider the equation y equals 4 minus 2x, and we would have to work out each of the coordinates for y. So we substitute the values of x in, and we end up with our new values. So we've got 10, 8, 6, 4, which makes sense because we have a y-intercept value of 4, 2, and 0. Now, to graph this, we need to consider the range for x, and the way that they write the range for this subject would be that x is greater than equal to -3, but less than equal to 2. So when we graph it, and of course you will be using rulers, we need to make sure that we are plotting precisely. So if we say that's -3, -2, -1, for this one we would go up to 10. Eight, 6, 4, 2, and we plot using that. And then once we've plotted all of our lines, all of our points or coordinates, we then draw a line through them. So you would end up with a line with a whole bunch of plots on them. Now yours is going to be much neater than mine because you're doing it with a ruler and on a flat surface in your book. The thing that we need to make sure of is that our coordinates line up. So sometimes people find it easier to sort of do a dotted line. That makes it a bit messy, but you could certainly use your ruler to do that. Now, what makes sketching makes sketching easier, I suppose, is that you only, for sketching, you're only required to do 2 points. So sketching requires two points or 1 point and the gradient. And what we can do with that, so if we again consider our equation over here, we say when x is equal to 0, y is equal to 4, so we would put our first point would be here. I might change colors for this. First point would be here. Okay, and then our gradient is -2, so we go down 2 and across 1. Which would make that 1, 2, and then you just connect that with a ruler using a straight line and you've got your sketch. So for sketching, you only need to put the 2 points and the coordinates in. Really important to make sure you do put the coordinates in some format. It's enough if it's an intercept to just put the value next to it, but if it's a point in one of the quadrants, then you do need to put a coordinate in. This is more detailed. This is for just showing a relationship.